What it is, y'all? It's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Konosuba. Now, I know this came out technically yesterday, but I have been sick as hell, and we haven't had a chance to talk about it. So let's talk about this new quest that just dropped on us last night. Now, obviously, we're 24 hours into the quest, so... or I guess the event, technically. So, you know, obviously this is a little late information, but let me show you how to farm this event. Let's talk about this a little bit, because I love these events, right? So, the Bro-RILLA Attack, Cherry Blossom Enhanced Ceremony. Basically, to do the boss battles on this is... a lot like, what is it, the troll hunt and all that stuff, where basically you get your boss fights by going through here and doing the main quests. And the reason I adore this is because this is not only a really great time to just farm up items, you can also really, and I mean really, really quickly farm up a ton of items, a ton of tickets, and also, I mean, way more tickets than you normally would, really fast, especially with this new update. We'll say new update. It's not like, what, a month old or something like that. But with the update we got not terribly long ago. So here I'm over in part 1, chapter 1 on hard. Basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go down here to skip, right? And we're going to do all 3 of our skips on part 1. Okay? Part 2. And part 3. Now, obviously, it's way more than part 3 now. We have 6 parts, even in chapter 2. So, that just shows you how quickly, here goes part 4, how quickly we could farm up the tickets in this bad boy. Now, I farmed up a few yesterday, and I haven't actually done the fight yet. So, we're going to do our first take on the fight here right now during this video. Because I didn't get a chance to actually do the fight. I was late getting home this evening and only had, you know, a chance to farm it and do the dungeon, actually, which we will talk about tomorrow. I'm really excited that the dungeon is back. I was actually just asking about that the other day. You know, will we ever get this back? Oop, look at that. So we're out of stamina, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over here, and I can use my my stamina beef here, and literally just expunge all of that. Let's do a max on that bad boy. And then what I often do is I just come over here, and just basically expend all that, and then I'll just go do 9 of my regular beefs. I do wind up running pretty low on stamina items and tickets here, but by low I mean, like, you know, I might start dipping into the first, I don't know, 1,100 tickets or something like that. I blow tons and tons and tons and tons of tickets when this is around, but also this is one of the easiest times to farm the items in this event. And remember, now that we have the beast stones and all that stuff, you really do want to take advantage here. So we're on, what is this, 9-2. Let's go ahead and just, you know, let's blow 9 of these stamina beefs. Here we go. Bam. Real quick. Real simple. And now we're already on interlude, okay? So I can actually do all 6 chapters. Now, the main thing here is, the reason that I'm doing this is because every single day you do want to do all 4 of, like, one of these 3 times. So basically, like, 12 hard events is basically part of your dailies anyway. So you might as well do these just for the sake of silliness. And then, obviously, you want to do 20 normal fights just as part of your dailies. So this really isn't, you know, anything that should be out of the realm of even understanding or possibility for most people. So unless you know, fairly new at the game, then this might be a little kind of like, whoa, what are you doing? But most of us that have been playing this game for, you know, the better part of a year now are going to look at this and go, oh yeah, I get that. Let's move on. So, there is part 6. Let's go ahead and drop 9 more stamina beefs. I know it's a bit overkill for what we've got to do, but there we are. And that was all of the hard quests. All of them. Literally all of them in just a couple of minutes. So, what I'm going to then do is I'm going to go back over your quest. I'm going to go to the boss fight now. And now, between yesterday and today, I've got almost 2,600 boss battle tickets available. In fact, after I do all of my my normal quests, though, the 20 normal quests I do daily, heck, let's just do that real quick. Why don't we? Okay? I'm just going to go to part 2. Go into chapter 6. I know some people get asked, well, why don't you do one of each? And I'm like, well, honestly, you just kind of don't need to. Most everything that you're going to need at this stage is going to come from the hard quests. Everything that I need to farm for various other events is going to come from the hard quest. So I really just don't need to farm the normal quests. I mean, I guess I could. If I was desperate for, like, extra rewards and whatnot. Remember, you can actually use this skip page to look for very specific rewards, but the vast majority of the rewards that I'm looking for, they're not going to come from here. So let's go back over to Quest, go to the event, okay? And let's go to the boss battle and figure this one out, because I actually haven't looked at this yet. All right, so we've got our normal fight here. Normal fight should be pretty easy. Remember, you do get one extreme fight every day. I did miss that, unfortunately, yesterday, but it is what it is. I will take care of that. I've got enough boss tickets. It's going to be offset pretty quickly. Okay, and I only do one cost on my first run on the normal. So, Earth ailment attacks are effective, and having lightning and bind resistances will give you the edge in battle. So let's go ahead and prepare a team real quick. We're looking for an Earth team, and I probably should have an Earth team that I can just recycle. There they are. So this is an Earth magic team. They should be able to do this. Now we got this new trait here, party trait, and we can actually set this. And I haven't set assists yet. I'll need to do that. Those are probably things to do in their own standalone videos to talk about those new features. But I'm just going to go ahead and set this as a magic trait. This is mostly a magic team, even though I know Mitsurugi isn't a magic unit. Most everybody else is. So, and I'm going to set her to skill 1. She is at skill 1. So perfect. Let's go. Now, I do have Megumin on the back side, and I probably should have her on the front side, but the honest answer is this is just a single target fight, so she's kind of like a last-ditch unit to come in. And I know she's not even an Earth unit. She's just kind of a standalone, I guess you could say. And since old girl here, Amy, will actually do enough healing, she probably won't be needed. But I really don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to jump into the extreme fight and see how we do. And yes, I didn't really add any extra resistances or anything like that here, because I honestly just haven't, sad to say, farmed up all the element resistances. That's one of the reasons that I'm actually so glad that we have these types of events, so that I'm pretty much forced to go in there and do, that major farm where I actually will get a lot of elemental resistances and things like that. So, let's continue on. So that's going to unlock the hard battle, and hard battle should be pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and just take a look at this real quick. Same old team. And I could move Megumin off, but I'm going to keep her on here just because of reasons. I think we'll be fine. Let's see what happens here. And this will actually give me a good gauge as to whether or not we'll be able to take on the extreme fight. So if we're able to beat this in short order, then the extreme fight should be a piece of cake. All right, let's go. And we got this. We got this. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, he is a bro. Check him out. Check him out flexing. So yeah, I will probably have to do some team modifications to beat the extreme fight, because we got 30 seconds left and we're not even halfway down. So we'll probably have to move Wiz off. Probably have to put a little bit more Earth element on here. So this team's going to need some work in order to beat this. But you know what? Usually with these we get a banner, and we haven't even looked at the banner yet. So we'll go check that out after this. Dude, are we not going to actually beat this? I find that... Okay. Embarrassing, team. Embarrassing. It's because I got 2 healers on the front line is what it is. Yep. That is super embarrassing. Let's go ahead and finish them off. So I've got some work to do on this team. The recycle team will not cut it. I really had more faith in this team than it was really due. So, yeah, let's go ahead and continue on. The sad reality is we never lost anybody, probably once again because of her. So some people are probably saying, hey, put Megumin on the front. Yes, she's got that really big attack, but she doesn't have Earth element. So I'm thinking just if I take... probably take Wiz off altogether, because she isn't Earth element as well, and Megumin off and just replace him with some Earth elements. That's a lot of what I've been doing lately. Like, that team is an older team build, mostly for Magic, that kind of doesn't hold so true at the moment. But let's take a look at the new recruitment, because there actually might be something interesting here. I don't know. I honestly don't know. All right. So, Youthful School Life Recruit. Is this still the same recruitment? Part 2. Here's what we're looking at. All right. So we did get Lightning in Part 1, and actually I really did like that Part 1 unit. So maybe we'll go back and do a couple more summons for her, because I think I forgot about that entirely. the part 1 unit was really good. Let's take a look at part 2 here. Oh, okay. Let's see. I have just enough to do a daily, but let's first look at our information here. Now, someone said last time that these were time limited, and I'd have to go look because they may be, and I'm just missing it. But we do have an Earth unit here, as one would expect. Leah. So Leah does 189 Earth physical damage to one enemy, 271 when HP is below 50%. Below 50%. So the lower the HP, the harder she hits. I like that. 129 Earth physical damage to all enemies and prevents debuffs one time for all allies for 10 seconds. Ooh. Ooh, Leah's good. Normal physical damage to one enemy, 126 and 6% for all allies. I like Leah. Dust is also an Earth element. Dust is 199 Earth physical damage to one enemy and 273 when HP is above 70%. So basically when Leah's hitting, he isn't. And when he's hitting, Leah isn't. More or less. There's like a slight disparity when that's happening. But check this out. 171% Earth physical damage to one enemy and moderate boost to your SA gauge. So these two are going to work well together. Because remember, Leah, the 3-star Leah is the one that has the SA gauge boost. So we are starting a lot of units want to boost that. This is a good banner. A good banner. Oh my god. I like these units. Poop. I really didn't want to go deep in this one either. We just did three multis on the other one and got nothing. So maybe. Let's take a look here though. So info, let's go to details and let's see. Because someone did say they were time limited. I didn't think they were, but let's find out here. Whenever it decides to populate. If it decides to populate. Okay. So, appearance, these new characters are set higher than other characters of the same grade. Okay, so you're a higher likelihood to pull them. 10% recruitment, skill potion, dust, the school bully, and Leah picture day. Oh, that's so cute. So this recruitment is available 3 times with the use of paid quartz during the recruitment. Okay, so this is they're talking about the paid banner. I don't have enough paid quartz to do that today, but maybe we'll do it a little bit later. Some of the 4-star characters have battle costumes, which will change the appearance of the characters in the game battle. So it doesn't say anything here. Let's go back one more time and look at this one and see if it says something. Someone did say they were time limited, but I don't see anything in here about them being time limited. Maybe we'll have to go look in the news about that. Let's see. Let it fully populate here. So, characters can be selected from the character selection ticket depending upon the recruits available. Please see exchange details. Okay. Once recruitment voids, blah, blah, blah. You'll be able to select. Okay. So, please note, daily recruitment is only available using paid quartz. Once daily recruitment resets, you have both free quartz and your free quartz will be used first, which is nice. Some of the first acquired... That sounds like a no-brainer, but that was actually not the case for a while. Some of the first acquired characters have casual costume attached to them. Some of the 4-stars characters will change, blah, 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 blah. The schedule and content of this recruitment may change without notice. Doesn't say. It actually does not say that they're going to return to the general pool, so maybe they are time limited. So they have a casual costume and a battle costume. Let's see if others says anything. So no, okay. So these are all new costume equips. So interesting. So they might actually be time limited. But let's do our once daily. Of course, I always like to do the daily first. Just to see if we get stupid lucky, which we did not. Of course. Because you never do on these. I mean, I've gotten them before, but it's extremely rare. So let's go after these units real quick, because I do like these units. Yeah. Let's do one of these. See what we get. Okay. Okay. I would say my luck in this game has been insane, but this could be anything. It's not necessarily a new unit. So let's just go through these units real quick and see what we get. I'm going to jump right over to the 4-star. I don't like to skip when there's a 4-star. I really want both these units, though. Both these units work amazing. And I know I'm really, really, really asking for a lot with that. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Perfect. We got Leah. So that's fantastic. I really could use Leah. Let's go ahead and do one more. And let's see if we were able to get dust. I'm going to go, like I was doing, I'm going to go 3 in. See if we get dust. There is also the paid... Oh, are you serious? Back-to-back 4 stars. All right. Can it be dust? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this last one is the 4-star. I say the last one, the 5th one is the 4-star. My luck in this game is unparalleled. Find me somebody luckier in this game. I challenge you. That is insane. That is nuts. Now, I could go in and go for dupes. And I always say don't stop on a 4-star. I'm a fool. I really should have stopped long ago. But you know what? That's a good place to stop. That's a perfect place to stop. Walk away. Got both the new units. So now, those 2 spots in my team that I was talking about earlier, I got 2 spots to fill. So, I guess we're going to come back and talk about that extreme boss that I was threatened to do and always forget to do. But we do have a video coming out tomorrow on the dungeon. I do need to talk about the dungeon. We'll need to talk about the new additions here, the assist and all that good stuff. I haven't done anything with regarding those yet, so we have a lot to discuss. So if you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.